I think you got a really good effort, solid effort from a lot of different guys, and that's probably what it took, considering you had two guys who, at this point, I'll call them both solid contributors, you know, that weren't going to play. What is your message to the team when you knew that those two weren't going to be out? Do you have to remind them about having to do a little more, or ask a little more, or changing things, or you figure it just kind of goes to territory they know?
Yeah, it's conference time, and these things are going to happen. And we just wrote on the board in great big letters, next man up, you know. That's just the mentality you got to have, because no one cares. You know, no one cares if you got guys hurt. There's no asterisk that goes in the board saying you had a guy out with an ankle, another guy out with a concussion. You've got to find a way, and really proud of them, because that's what they did. And I think the two guys you're probably talking about are Jeremy and Jonte, and I thought both of them did some tremendous things for getting thrown into the fire, and were very, very productive for the minutes that they played.
When did these injuries happen? When was the concussion? Was it a practice thing?
Concussion happened in the game, early in the game. Cody didn't say anything to anybody. It happened probably in the first 5 to 6 minutes of the Montana State game. Ankle happened in the first practice back, so that was no, not the first practice. It was ankle happened. He didn't practice yesterday, so the ankle happened beginning of practice on Tuesday.
What is it? Does he have to go through the protocol concussion-wise?
Yeah, he's somewhere in the middle of it right now.
What about Tim's ankle?
Tim warmed up today. I thought he was going to go, and then was told 10 minutes beforehand that he wasn't able to go.
So it's close.
It's close.
Okay. That team is a little streaky. You have to be a little bit. I mean, people have to be concerned about how they, you know, that they can hit from three if they get good looks. They're not. I wouldn't consider them great shooters, but they can hit from three, and I think that kept them in it up until 3 minutes left.
Well, they've got 4 of their 5 guards shoot it better from 3 than they do from 2. It's kind of a weird deal. You don't run into that a lot, and then the other mark of a good team is they've made more free throws than their opponents attempted. And so when you combine those two things, that makes them really hard to guard. That means they can shoot it from deep, and then when you run them off the line, they're pretty efficient at getting to the rim and drawing fouls. And so we knew we were going to have our hands full. We were a little lucky in the fact that they're not a real big team with what we've got going on. But again, I couldn't be prouder of the way we made some tough plays down the stretch. Cam alluded to it. I think we got 3 stops in a row, and I thought that was the difference. I thought our rebounding in the second half was the difference. Our defense was average tonight, but I thought our rebounding in the second half was the difference.
Again, you've got a decent assist-to-turnover ratio, probably really close to what people or what you would want, 17-9. That's something you'll take every night.
Yeah, I mean, you get close to 1.5 to 1 is pretty good. 2 to 1 for a team is really good. So that tells me we're sharing the ball. It's the best we've done in terms of taking care of it, I think, in conference play. Last weekend we were throwing it all around a little bit in both games, and so that's something we talked about. We did a good job with. So step in the right direction. Hopefully we'll be a little deeper because of this. Hopefully Jeremy and Jonte have some added confidence, because we're going to need those guys throughout the rest of the season. When they do check in, they're gonna need to have confidence, and hopefully this gives it to them.
Kind of a different challenge does Sacramento State present?
Bigger, more experienced in terms of league play. They've got 5 returning starters. That's why they were picked where they were picked. 2 guards out front that are as good as any guards in the league. I think both of them were all conference last year. But just a ton of experience. They know how to win. Obviously, they know how to win close games. They won it tonight on the road. Probably easily the best Sac State team in my 9 years here. So we'll have our hands full for us, whether we've got those other guys back or not.
Okay, appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.